the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great.
Breaks into the open. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
So as a QB, when I'm running the option play, my job is to basically block somebody. How do I block somebody? I run at that defensive end, and I make him commit to me, and then I pitch the football. That's how I do my job. I get it to the running back, and now it's his job to go make things happen out on the perimeter away from all the bodies.
Skips away from pressure. Will be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there and get...
There he goes! Shakes off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Grab near the sticks. It's Kane. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Under fire. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Throws for the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the ball defense in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And some room to work. Got enough for the first. Breaks free in the middle. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Got a little space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown ball! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. Finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Knight. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 45. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown Volunteers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 11 over Michigan. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Still looking on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Volunteers are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tennessee. on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davidson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the...
And the punt is blocked. They'll scoop it up on the move. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Rush is on him. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. Delivers the stiff arm. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day. Well, he's not there yet, but man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets into the 23. Off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Knight. Gonna let it fly. He caught it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown ball.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Working that left side now. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him. Get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Finds his back in the middle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air, it's Knight. Starts to scramble to the left. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession. Try to...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Scrambling away. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The ball's headed quickly to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know that...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success.
Touchdown, Volunteer! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So here comes the Auburn offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And they'll just down it right there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up.
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown ball. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your...
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Extending the play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Jefferson. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running.
There he goes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll try the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are... do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They want that clock to run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Vols want to crank the tempo. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Peace. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought